10 rappers. 10 moments where someone had everything.
Not having no idea of what the night had in store. I'm like
a hit record, radio spins, a shot at a real career. And then the lawyers showed up. Some lost their money, some lost their masters, some lost their freedom. One of them lost their Grammy, and one of them lost their life. If you are new here, subscribe right now.
with it, I arrived at a house, not doing.
Because this channel goes deeper on hip-hop history than anywhere else. This is 10 rappers who had one hit, then lost it all in legal battles.
The vibration's good like sun-kissed, meaning one.
Number 10, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Good Vibrations, 1991. This is the one that launched a global superstar, just not the music career everyone expected. Mark Wahlberg, known as Marky Mark, drops Good Vibrations in July 1991. It hits number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song samples Loleatta Holloway's iconic vocal from Love Sensation. The music video features Marky Mark shirtless, abs first, straight into the camera. MTV plays it constantly.
Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration.
He is on every magazine cover. The whole country knows his name. But the sample of Loleatta Holloway's vocals was disputed.
Donnie D's on the backup, drug-free, so put the crack.
Holloway and her estate pursued action over the unauthorized use of her voice.
The rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. I wanna.
The sample issue, combined with legal and financial disputes involving his early management and label situation at Interscope, created serious problems for his music career. His follow-up album, You Gotta Believe, in 1992, performed far below the expectations set by his debut. By 1993, his rap career was effectively over. What made this case different was what happened after. While the legal battles were strangling his music, Mark Wahlberg was quietly pursuing acting. Calvin Klein came calling, then Fear, then Boogie Nights in 1997 changed everything. The man whose music career collapsed under legal and commercial pressure became one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. But the music story is a cautionary one. Good Vibrations was a genuine number 1, a cultural moment. The infrastructure around it was not built to sustain a career. The sample disputes, the label friction, the absence of strong legal protection going in. All of it compressed what should have been a multi-year music run into one summer.
You feel it, baby? I do too.
Wahlberg survived it because he had other talents to fall back on. Most artists on this list did not have that option. The hit was real. The foundation was not. And in the music industry, that gap is always where the lawyers live.
Can't touch this.
Number 9, Mick Hammer. You Can't Touch This, 1990. This is the one where a rapper went from making $30 million in a single year to filing for bankruptcy 6 years later, and the legal battles were only part of the reason.
Touch this. Yo, sound the bell. School is in, sucker. Can't touch this.
Stanley Kirk Burrell, known as MC Hammer, is from Oakland, California.
No, can't touch this.
You Can't Touch This is released January 13th, 1990.
It is said if you can't groove this, then you probably are dead. So wait. Yo, hit.
Built entirely around the opening riff from Rick James's 1981 song, Super Freak.
Either work hard or you might as well quit. That's word because you know.
Rick James later confirmed that his own lawyers had authorized the sample without telling him. He heard the song on the radio and was initially furious.
My music hit me so hard.
Then he heard how much money it was making. But furious is what he stayed about one thing.
Stop. Hammer time. Go with the flow.
Credit. Rick James sued MC Hammer for co-composer credit on the track. The case was settled out of court.
Can't touch this. Ring the bell. School's back in. Break it down.
James received co-writer credit along with Hammer and Alonzo Miller. That meant James was now entitled to a significant portion of the royalties from the biggest rap record of 1990. Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em spent 21 weeks at #1 on the Billboard 200, the first solo rap album ever to reach #1.
You can't touch this. You can't touch.
At his peak, MC Hammer was worth an estimated $30 to $33 million. He employed 200 people.
Hands in the air. Bust a few moves. Run your fingers through your hair. This is it. For a
Payroll up to $1 million per month. He built a $30 million mansion in Fremont, California, complete with a baseball diamond, a theater, and multiple tennis courts.
stop. Hammer time. Every time you see me, not hammer.
He owed nearly $800,000 in unpaid taxes to the IRS alone.
When I dance to this, and you're gonna get there. The move, slide your rump.
By 1996, MC Hammer had spiraled into $13 million of debt. He filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on April 1, 1996. He was denied a discharge on April 23, 2002. The mansion sold for a fraction of what it cost to build.
To learn what's it gonna take in the 90s to burn the charts. Legit.
Rick James's lawsuit did not cause all of this alone,
Can't touch this.
but it took a percentage of every dollar Hammer made from his biggest hit. At the exact moment he needed every dollar to survive what he had built. Hammer time ended, not with a single legal blow, but with 1,000 cuts at once.
Hammer go, hammer empty, hammer yo, hammer and the rest can go and play. Can't touch this.
We just watched one of the biggest rap stars in history go from $30 million to $13 million in debt, and we are not even halfway through this list yet. If you have not subscribed yet, do it right now. Hit that subscribe button, because this channel goes this deep on hip-hop history every single week, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Number 8 is the one where a rapper tried to deny the most obvious sample theft in music history, with one of the most ridiculous defenses ever recorded. Let's get into it.
Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow.
Number 8. Vanilla Ice. Ice Ice Baby. 1990. This is the one where a rapper tried to explain away the most obvious sample theft in music history by claiming he added one extra note, and nobody in the room believed him.
On the wall, the chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots, rain.
Robert Van Winkle, known as Vanilla Ice, is from Dallas, Texas. Ice Ice Baby is released in 1990.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a can.
It becomes the first hip-hop single in history to top the Billboard Hot 100. Number 1. The entire country is doing the hand signal.
Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention.
The song is everywhere, and then Freddie Mercury hears it over breakfast.
Bikinis, rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis, jealous. Cause I'm out.
Mercury's assistant, Peter Freestone, later confirmed Mercury recognized the bass line from Under Pressure. He called Queen's manager Jim Beach. Jim Beach called their attorneys. The attorneys called Vanilla Ice.
Now that the party is jumping with the bass kick.
And here is the part that made the entire world laugh. When confronted, Vanilla Ice initially claimed the bass lines were different. He told reporters, verified and on record,
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly.
theirs goes ding 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 da-da ding ding. Mine goes ding 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 da-da ding ding ding. One extra note.
And do dance, crush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous.
That was his defense. His legal team knew he would not survive a trial. The case was settled privately before any official lawsuit was filed. Queen and David Bowie received songwriting credits on Ice Ice Baby and financial compensation.
I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rollin'. Hit my 5.0 with my
Vanilla Ice later said in interviews he ultimately purchased the publishing rights to Under Pressure for approximately $4 million because it was cheaper than a lawsuit and ongoing royalty payments. Every time Ice Ice Baby plays, the estate of David Bowie and the members of Queen receive a cut. The settlement did not end Vanilla Ice. But the public ridicule from the denial did. He became the punchline of an era. His follow-up albums sold poorly.
hit my town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the
The commercial window he had in 1990 closed before he could build anything sustainable inside it. Vanilla Ice eventually reinvented himself in real estate television. But the moment he stood in front of cameras and said, "Ding, ding, ding, ding," into a microphone, cost him more than money.
Take heed, cause I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know.
It cost him being taken seriously in music for the rest of his career. Number 7. The DOC. It's Funky Enough. 1989. This is the one where the man Dr. Dre called the best rapper he ever worked with had everything taken from him in a single night. Not by a lawsuit, but by a car. Tracy Lynn Curry, known as the DOC, is from Dallas, Texas. In 1989, he releases No One Can Do It Better on Ruthless Records. Dr. Dre produces it entirely. The album goes gold. It's Funky Enough becomes a street anthem. MC Ren publicly said the DOC was the best lyricist he had ever encountered. On December 27th, 1989, the DOC falls asleep at the wheel of his car in the early morning hours in Los Angeles. The car crashes. His larynx is crushed. He wakes up unable to speak above a raspy whisper. His voice, the instrument that made everything possible, was permanently destroyed. But here is what most people do not know about what happened next. He did not disappear. He became the ghost behind everything. He wrote rhymes for Eazy-E. He contributed to NWA. When Dr. Dre left to build Death Row Records, the DOC was right there at the table. He co-wrote major sections of The Chronic. He contributed to Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style. He received minimal public credit and minimal financial compensation for contributions that helped build two of the best-selling rap albums in history. A man who could no longer perform ended up writing some of the most influential records of the decade from the shadows. The car accident took his voice. The contracts took the credit. The DOC had everything. And the night of December 27th, 1989, ended the career before it ever showed what it was truly capable of.
My De La song, what I do ain't make-believe. People.
Number 6. De La Soul. Me, Myself and I. 1989.
Now you tease my plug one style.
This is the one where three teenagers from Long Island made one of the most innovative albums in hip-hop history and spent the next 3 decades unable to put it on any streaming platform.
I'm proud of what I am. Poems I tweaked up.
Posdnuos, Drogoy the Dove, and Pacemaster Mace formed De La Soul from Amityville, Long Island.
Me, myself, and I.
Their debut album, 3 Feet High and Rising, is a masterpiece.
It's just me, myself, and I.
Playful, jazz-influenced, sample-heavy, and completely unlike anything else in hip-hop. Me, Myself and I reaches number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Denied by Cassids and gooky eyes. People think they did.
Rolling Stone calls the album one of the greatest debuts in music history, but 3 Feet High and Rising sampled dozens of records.
Cause they tried to mess with Third Degree, that's me, myself, and I.
And one of those samples belonged to the Turtles. A few seconds of You Showed Me from 1969 appear on a comedy interlude between tracks. Not even in a song, a skit. The Turtles sued.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me, mirror.
The case settled in 1991 for a reported $1.7 million. The deeper wound was with their label Tommy Boy Records.
Plug one is just me, myself, and I.
De La Soul spent years in royalty disputes and were never given meaningful creative or financial control over their catalog. Because of the complex web of uncleared samples across their albums,
Plug too tight. Please, oh please, let Plug 2 be himself, not what
their first 6 records could not be licensed for digital distribution for decades. You could not stream 3 Feet High and Rising on Spotify or Apple Music. The album that helped invent alternative hip-hop was locked in legal limbo.
Say Plug 1 and 2 are hippies, no we're not, that's pure Plug 4.
In 2023, following years of legal work and a deal with Reservoir Media, the catalog was finally released to streaming platforms. Trugoy the Dove had passed away on February 12, 2023. He died 8 days before the catalog went live.
It's my person by stating I'm darkly packed. I know this, so
the man who helped make one of the greatest debut albums in hip-hop history never got to hear it on a streaming platform before he was gone. Number 5. 2 Live Crew. Me So Horny, 1989.
What the night had in store, I'm like a dog in heat.
This is the one where a hit record got a judge to call it legally obscene.
Girls always ask me why a buck so much.
Got the group arrested on stage and eventually cost them ownership of everything they built. Miami. Luther Campbell leads 2 Live Crew. Their album, As Nasty As They Wanna Be, drops. Me So Horny hits number 1 on the Billboard Hot Rap Tracks chart.
But you say I'm a dog when I leave you lost in desert.
But a conservative Christian group called the American Family Association convinces Florida Governor Bob Martinez to examine the album. On June 6, 1990, a federal judge declares the album legally obscene. The first time in American history, a musical recording is officially ruled obscene.
Say what's wrong, baby dog, quit being a nut.
Selling it becomes a crime in 3 Florida counties.
You'll tell your parents that we're going out. Never.
Record store owners are arrested. On June 9, 1990,
I'll play with your heart and won't show no shame.
2 Live Crew performs songs from the album at a club in Broward County.
You'll be disgusted when he sees your clothes all messed up with your mama.
Luther Campbell and Fresh Kid Ice are arrested on obscenity charges after the show.
My black book for a freak to call. Picked up the
Henry Louis Gates Jr. testified in their defense at trial. The obscenity ruling was overturned on appeal in 1992. Their parody of Roy Orbison's Oh Pretty Woman went all the way to the United States Supreme Court, which ruled 9-0 in their favor in 1994. They won every major legal battle they fought, but the legal costs were catastrophic.
hall, so I got my black book for a freak to call.
Their record company filed for bankruptcy in 1995.
I break the girls' hearts and I make them cry. I'm like a dog.
2 Live Crew lost ownership of all 5 of their early albums in those proceedings.
So mad if she knew you just been had, I'm a freaking.
They did not regain control of their masters until a federal jury ruled in their favor in October 2024.
My nature is rising and you shouldn't be mad.
34 years after the arrest, they won the music. They won the First Amendment fight. But Luther Campbell spent decades fighting courts instead of making music.
I arrived at a house, knocked on the door.
Me So Horny started a legal war that outlasted the decade that birthed it by 34 years. Number 4. Milli Vanilli. Girl You Know It's True, 1989. This is the one that ended with a Grammy being taken back for the first time in history, and with one of the two men at the center of it dying at 32 years old. Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan are two models from Europe. German producer Frank Farian hires them not to sing, but to be the face of a project while professional vocalists handle the actual recording. The deal offers them contracts, listing them as singers. They were not. Girl You Know It's True releases in 1989. 3 #1 singles, 6 times platinum in America. Over 30 million copies sold worldwide. In February 1990, Milli Vanilli wins the Grammy for Best New Artist. But at a concert in Bristol, Connecticut in 1989, the backing track skips. The vocals keep repeating on a loop, while Rob and Fab stand on stage, unable to do anything. The audience sees it. The questions start. In November 1990, Farian fires the duo and publicly admits the truth at a press conference. The Los Angeles Times headlined the next day, "It's true, Milli Vanilli didn't sing." Arista Records dropped them, deleted the album from their catalog. On November 19, 1990, the Recording Academy revoked the Grammy, the only Grammy ever taken back in history. At least 26 class action lawsuits were filed. A court ordered refunds for an estimated 10 million buyers. Rob Pilatus never recovered. He descended into drug addiction and depression. Multiple arrests followed. In 1997, he and Fab reconnected with Farian to finally record an album with their actual voices. On April 2, 1998, Pilatus was found dead in a hotel room in Frankfurt. He was 32 years old. The Grammy was gone. The career was gone. And one of the two faces that sold 30 million albums died alone in a hotel room the night before a promotional tour.
Wanted you to wait. Let me tell you a story of my situation.
Number 3. Bismarcky, Just a Friend, 1989. This is the one where a rapper's most innocent record accidentally changed the law for everyone.
She started throwing back mid-range, but when I sprung the question, she acted.
Marcel Theo Hall, known as Bismarcky, is the self-described clown prince of hip-hop. Just a Friend drops in 1989.
I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9-10 pants.
A goofy, lovable song about unrequited love, built around a piano loop and a famously off-key hook. It hit number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Never met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love shoot.
It is still played at parties, weddings, and sporting events more than 35 years later. Nobody could have predicted what came next.
Getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build.
In 1991, Biz released his third album, I Need a Haircut. One track, Alone Again, sampled a piano riff
Her was on tour at that concert. She had long hair and a short mini.
and 3 words from Gilbert O'Sullivan's 1972 song, Alone Again Naturally. His label had actually written to O'Sullivan's camp asking for permission. O'Sullivan said no. Cold Chillin' Records released the album anyway.
Even give me that, you bust this.
O'Sullivan sued. The case went to Judge Kevin Thomas Duffy in the Southern District of New York. Judge Duffy opened his written opinion with 2 words from the Bible, Thou shalt not steal.
Came to her college on a surprise visit to see my girl.
He ordered Biz to pay $250,000 in damages. He banned Warner Brothers from selling the single or the album. He referred the matter to criminal court. Biz was never criminally charged.
And Jack, forget about that, let's go into the story.
But the industry froze permanently. Before this ruling,
Through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in the air, come to.
sampling without clearance was standard practice across all of hip-hop. After Grand Upright versus Warner Brothers, every sample had to be licensed before release. Clearance fees exploded. Producers who layered multiple samples could no longer afford to work the same way.
On a string, because when I asked, do you have a man, she tried to pretend, she said.
The Bomb Squad's complex production style for Public Enemy became legally impossible to replicate. Biz Markie did not start this legal battle.
Was established, everything was cool. The tour was over and she.
His label walked into it with their eyes open, but it was his name on the ruling that changed the entire genre's production landscape forever. Number 2. Tone Loc, Wild Thing, 1988.
I said I got it going on, baby doll, and I'm a wild.
This is the one where a rapper's biggest hit became the seed of everything that eventually undermined him.
Rock my world and I had to adjust my fly. So look at me and smile.
Anthony Terrell Smith, known as Tone Loc, is a former gang member from East Los Angeles. He connects with Delicious Vinyl,
To do the wild thing.
a young economics student named Young MC, writes his debut single in 35 minutes. That single is Wild Thing.
Little frame, I ain't lying, fella, she was fine.
Released October 1988. Hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Sold over 2.5 million copies.
Hit the show, but when it was over, and I gave her my own ride.
It became the second best-selling single of 1989, behind only Madonna. Follow-up single, Funky Cold Medina, also written by Young MC, went platinum too.
This way, young Miss Cole gave me a kiss, and I knew that she was mine.
Tone Loc was everywhere, but Wild Thing had a problem underneath all that success. The beat sampled a guitar riff from Van Halen's 1978 song, Jamie's Cryin'. The sample had not been cleared. Van Halen's management came for it. Legal pressure was applied. Tone Loc's momentum hit a wall at the exact moment he needed to build on it. Delicious Vinyl was small and underprepared for the legal weight of a Van Halen dispute. While the battle played out, Tone Loc struggled to find consistent creative footing.
Looked up and it was a mother. I didn't know what to say. I was
Where his debut album, Lock It After Dark, went platinum on the strength of those two singles.
hanging by a string. She said, hey, you too, I was once like you and I like.
But his second album, Cool Hand Lock, in 1991 sold poorly. The career never found the trajectory it needed.
Get her off my jock, stay with her. I like that and cling, but that's what happened.
What makes Tone Loc's story sharp is that none of the legal problems were his creation. He rapped over tracks delivered to him. He performed what he was given. The sample clearance failure was a label problem.
Took her to the limousine and still parked outside.
But when a small label with a hot act makes an expensive legal mistake, it is always the artist's career that absorbs the damage.
She wanted to do the wild thing.
Tone Loc had a 2-year window to become a genuine star. The lawyers compressed it into one.
Play hard to get females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a
Number 1. Young McBuster Move, 1989.
punching. Food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes on, people start to.
This is the one where a Grammy winner got sued by his own label the morning after his biggest night and could not record for a year and a half. Marvin Young is an economics graduate from USC.
So you're going. Could care less about the 5 you're blowing. Theater gets.
Born in London, raised in Queens, he co-wrote Wild Thing for Tone Loc in about 35 minutes.
Tell a funny joke just to get some play. Then you try to make a move and she says no way.
Nearly 4 million copies sold. Then he wrote Funky Cold Medina, another platinum record. all for his delicious vinyl label mates.
Darling, a girl runs up with something to prove, so don't just stand there, bust them.
He was the most valuable writer on the label without anyone knowing his name. Then came Bust a Move in 1989. Written in 90 minutes in his campus apartment at USC.
Ceremony, you'll be the best man. You say neato, check your libido and roll.
First draft, no edits. Never changed a word.
I made looks and thinks that you're winking. She thinks you're kinda cute, so she winks back and I...
The bass line was played by Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It hit number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100.
This here's a jam for all the fellas.
And stayed on the chart for 40 weeks. It won the 1990 Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance. Young MC was suddenly the most famous rapper on the West Coast. And then it fell apart. When Young MC tried to leave Delicious Vinyl after winning the Grammy, they sued him. He told Rolling Stone directly, the lawsuit was major. I couldn't record for a year and a half.
5 days from now, he's gonna marry. He's hoping you can make it there if you can, cause in the...
A year and a half, right after winning a Grammy, right after delivering the label's biggest record.
Just bust a move.
While he was frozen, hip-hop moved on without him. His second album came out on Capitol Records eventually, but the momentum had already evaporated.
Gorkin sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance cause she likes to
Young MC later revealed he had signed his original deal without proper legal representation.
dance, but then you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guys start...
He read the contract himself, asked a few law school friends to look it over, signed it anyway because he had no money for a real attorney.
You're on a mission.
The man with an economics degree from USC learned the most expensive lesson in the music industry the hard way. He wrote the hits, he won the Grammy, he built the label's success.
Has a lighter hope, so don't hang yourself with a celibate rope. New movie show.
And when he tried to leave, they used his own contract to stop him. The paperwork always comes for you eventually.